What do the thumbnail and the title mean to this video? Well, it turns out that it's actually a representation of the 7 deadly sins, and I'm going to be using these sins to make some characters for this story that I've been imagining, but a story that would be presented via a show format. My season 2 villain is Gage Thorne, and the character is based off of the sins of greed and gluttony. I think this should be pretty obvious with the greed, but as for the gluttony, the backstory of that is that in their childhood, their parents couldn't pay for some form of security, and so in order for them to feel internally safe, they have to have money. And this character is inspired by Lord Business from the Lego movie, but I would also consider Lex Luthor an inspiration as well. The season 3 anti-hero, which then proceeds to become a full-on villain, which should obviously tell that sign of envy, but they also are based off of the sin of wrath, and their name is Irish Jade. Their backstory is that they ran from their parents because they were so jealous of their authority, but then they got new parents who were more strict, and that's kind of where they get their wrath from. And they have like this big switch of power, and when that happens, their like tail grows longer. And if you couldn't tell where I got that inspiration from, it's from the character Scales from Ninjago. Now, if you're wondering why I'm doing the villains before I even get into my heroes, it's the fact that I just like villain characters over hero characters. For my season 4 villain, they have a slot machine head, and I decided to name them Jackpot. Get it? Was that funny? Was that clever? If you couldn't tell why the faces were on the slot machine instead of some other symbols, it's because I wanted to express that this character actually has 3 personalities, and I got the inspiration to do that from conjoined twins. And the sins that this character is based off of is lust and sloth. I've saved the worst sin of all for unknown. I already covered their goal of destroying everything because of the board, their nihilistic philosophy of nothing matters because they can just change it, and the inspirations that I've already covered. The way they're presented throughout the show is very similar to Mr. Puzzles, how they start off as this mysterious mastermind who's causing the domino effect for why the chaos happened, and then later we understand that they're kind of manipulative in the sense that they are a man of their word, but they use wordplay to trick whoever they're manipulating. And then once they're finally revealed at the end, they are this very showmanship, like crazed kind of personality where they're doing their best to entertain, but they're not doing this entertainment out of a source of validation unlike Mr. Puzzles, but they're just doing it because they see the fourth wall audience as the only people as equals, unlike everybody else actually within the show. You know, making all of these original characters of mine has really made me have an appetite for original characters. And luckily, I already made a Google quiz for you to fill out if you want to show me your original character. But I want to end this off with a thank you for helping me get to 600 subscribers. And I want to let my incredible team of artists know that they're appreciated for their contributions.